Going live.
Whoa, we're live.
Yes, we are.
Wow. Hey there, everyone.
Hey,
How are you?
look at us here, sharing one square.
Sharing one square. I mean, isn't that what life is about? Sharing
One square. Yes, so welcome to Seeing is Believing, another week in Funky Frames with the Spexy Sisters.
Yay.
Yay, and we're just here chilling after we just enjoyed a couple of hours of pop-up shop action here at the Scarpod Studio.
Oh, that was so nice. That was really nice. I'm glad we came up with it, decided to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a pop-up. You know, this is a pop-up and podcast, but
Pop up, pop in, and podcast.
Yeah, pop-up, pop-in podcast.
Yeah.
Say that 3 times fast.
Pop up, pop in, pop it, pop, 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 pop.
Excuse me.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm popping my peas out here. On these pea popping streets.
Right. So all of that to say that, it was really great to have people who came by to see, touch, try, and buy these amazing frames. Like, we were trying on glasses and just looking at all types of different, sizes and shapes, colors and vibes. And yeah, I really want to shout out all the people that came through.
That was nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I really did.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but that like magical line that's usually in between us isn't here because I'm actually live and in living color
in Toronto.
I could actually poke her.
Or maybe not. Maybe you could not. Could you not?
Oh, okay. I won't poke her. But just to say, usually, as you know, we are the Spexy Sisters and we broadcast live. And I'm usually in Detroit and she's usually here in the T-Dot, in the 6, in the whatever you want to call it. And I'm in the 313. But this week, I happen to be here. And so anytime we have an opportunity to be together, we love to get together and actually
do the podcast together
because it just makes sense.
Yeah, but just by some strange coincidence, even though we're in the same room together, somehow I still ended up sitting on the side that I usually am, where I have the logo is literally poking me in the side of my head. I don't know how that happened. Personally, I feel that there should have been a chance for you to have the logo in your head, but then again, here we are.
I think it's a conspiracy.
Yes, but wouldn't you be the one doing all the conspiring?
I know, I just couldn't find it better.
So what's going on for you this week in frames?
Oh, in funky frames. Okay, so gosh, there's so much. Like, there's just so much in the world.
Excuse me as I eat.
I know, like munching on air. So this week in funky frames, had an opportunity to, I know we're working with our own optician, and part of my business this week has been to meet with our optician, our collaborative optician. And I had a frame that I was kind of holding on to. I was, toying with putting my prescription in it, but I did. And I picked that up from our optician, and I was really in love with it. So I want to show it to you. I'm going to try to. I love it. I love it. So here it is. Boom. And so these are a new frame for me. I love them in the orange. They're bold. And in my personal collection, I just didn't even have an orange.
It's true.
And I've been rocking glasses for a time, and I didn't have an orange pair. So I love this pair. So what's been happening with you in the world of frame fashion?
Well, since we got together last week, I've had an opportunity to ramp up on some of the shopping and social opportunities that are coming up. So it just seems like everybody's reaching out to Cups and Glasses because people are like, yo, it's spring. I need new frames. I need a new look. Yeah. More importantly, after spring comes summer. And when summer's coming, you want to make sure that you have the funkiest frames possible for all of the parties, all of the boat cruises, all of the everything.
And the graduations and the proms and the weddings.
And the proms.
A lot of our young people, they want, you can get a good face beat and still wear your glasses. I know
Yes.
that means something different here.
Yes, it does.
But you can get your makeup done and you can have a nice pair of glasses to rock with your prom look.
Yes.
You know, it's a whole vibe.
In my day, there weren't any glasses that were nice enough to be like, let me wear these and go to prom, right? So we usually had to, suffer through contact lenses, like sticking plastic in your eye just for the sake of trying to look kind of, fancy for one night. But you have a lot of options. We have a lot of options when it comes to prom, really cute looks for girls and guys and anybody else,
Absolutely.
So absolutely, we're looking forward to being able to showcase those. I mean, we got in a big shipment this past week too. Thank you. We got in a big shipment and we haven't even been able to unpack all of the new stuff that we got, but I'm really excited about you having an opportunity to come out and see those at some of the upcoming shopping events. So we're going to be someplace on the 5th, like this Sunday, we're going to be out at Weston Road for a Black-owned pop-up shop. The next weekend, Mother's Day weekend, we're doing a show here in Scarborough, as well as 2 days in Thornhill. Like, there's a lot going on in the next couple of weeks. So all of that will be on our website and social media. You'll have an opportunity to get those dates.
What do you guys have coming up? If you guys are watching right now and you have one special thing that you have coming up in the month of May, June, Gemini season, stick it in the comments. We'd like to know what you have coming up. We're excited about that. So if you have a prom or something you can think of that you're going to be attending, I personally have some celebrating to do in this next month.
Really? Do tell.
I have some celebrating to do in this next month. Now, we are sitting squarely in Taurus season, but Taurus season is really just, I call that pre-Gemini season.
Pre-Gemini season. Wow.
Yeah, I call it pre-Gemini season. They're kind of like, when like you send the appetizers out or you have an opening act, they're like the opening act.
So are you trying to say that Taurus is nothing more than an opening act for Geminis? Because I'm not trying to get canceled by all the Taurus.
I'm just saying, they bring that energy, like, I'm just saying they're like the appetizer, then there's the main course. So we are squarely in Taurus season, and I respect that. I love all you Taurus. As a matter of fact, you know how people say, I have a friend who's Taurus. I mean, I have a lot of Taurus. I know a lot of Taurus people. I'm actually married to a Taurus man. I am.
You think about it. Yeah, you're right.
And my daddy's a Taurus. Hey.
This is right up there with I had a black friend once.
I had a black friend once, right? So I had a Taurus friend once. I was married to I am still married to a Taurus person, and I like them and everything, but they're the prequel.
Well, okay.
To Gemini season.
Yeah.
And Gemini season is afoot after this. So we'll let them warm up the stage.
Could you let the Taurus enjoy themselves?
We'll let them warm up the stage. That's all, right? Yeah. And then it is Gemini season. So I will be celebrating this year. And so stay tuned for that, because that's going to be big things. It's about to go down.
Yeah, May is a busy month. I don't know if that's the case for everybody, but there's a lot of people that have birthdays in May, and I don't know if this is because, May people, technically, I understand, were conceived in August.
It was September 10th.
Yeah, a lot of May people, from the beginning of May to the end of May, a lot of people were conceived in
September 10th,
August.
To be exact.
So what was going on in September that caused you to be conceived? Because I know a lot of people are Caravana babies, and a lot of Caravana babies are born in May, but maybe you're like a what? Back to school baby?
Hey.
Our mom was a teacher.
September 10th.
Hey.
That's when I started.
Yeah. So a lot of birthdays are in May, and Mother's Day is in May.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So Mother's Day, big things. Every year I always hear dads complaining about how they don't get as much shine as the mother. But don't forget about your mothers.
And you have something big coming up. I see. Look at the screen.
Oh, some cute guy
Your
is having
thing.
How you put my business in the streets? Yes. So in May, somebody is celebrating an anniversary with one of the Spexy sisters.
And it ain't me.
It ain't you.
No, not in May. I mean, I do have an anniversary, but it ain't in May.
Yeah, it's going to be our anniversary. I'm really excited about that. It's just the most wonderful time of the year.
Isn't that a Christmas song?
It is?
It's the most wonderful. Okay. I was going with It's Our Anniversary.
Is it a Christmas song? I thought,
It's
honestly,
the most wonderful time of the year.
that's a Christmas song?
With
Okay,
the
sorry.
jingle bells jingling and sleigh bells are ringing.
And we never get to
caroling
that
out
part.
in the
No,
snow.
what that is a back to school song commercial for Staples. I don't know anything about Christmas. No.
We were going to revisit this in our December season. So for now, we will just let you ruminate on that one.
Sorry.
So if you guys are out there, hey, what did you? We always talk about what I'm drinking something different tonight, and this is a first. I'm actually breaking my own cardinal rule. I cannot believe that.
Okay.
And this is not an advertisement.
Well, we're not doing product placement, so maybe you could just tell them what it is you're drinking.
I'm drinking this.
What is this?
It's what did my brother-in-law brought it to me. It says Canneberge Pomme Framboise.
Your French has deteriorated.
Canneberge Pomme Framboise.
Right.
That's what I'm drinking.
Okay.
That's cranberry, apple, raspberry. And I am having a hot flash, so I'm going to have a little
That sounds like a lot. See, and what I'm drinking requires no introduction whatsoever because the bottle says it all. That's it.
Right?
No.
Oh.
You know what? I'm taking your passport. I'm taking it. I'm taking your
I'm
Canadian passport.
I'm just playing.
Yes.
It's Canada Dry. Or
or
Canada Wet.
A ginger ale.
A ginger ale
of any kind.
Which
that
shall be remain nameless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
now that we've talked about that, what we want to talk about tonight is because, we've already done a lot for the night. We've had a pop-up and we've had a lot of socializing. So tonight, we're not doing a lot of discussion on the podcast. We're just going to get right into
that's right.
What we're talking about.
That's right.
And what we want to talk about is the way that people could see an entire selection of glasses, as it were. And yet, there are some frames that they're like, I don't know if I'm going to touch that. It's a little bit too much.
Risque.
It's a little too risque, or it's a little too weird. It's a little too, and I know there's a part of us that always wants to go for the everyday look that you can wear with everything. But what we want to encourage you to do is to think outside the box.
Exactly. So let's think outside the box.
Yeah, so we're going to showcase tonight some of our most out of the box frames. The ones that we think always get a look, but people are like, I don't know if I'm ready to go there.
They don't want to dip their toe in. They're scared.
Yeah, you can put your toe in the water a little bit. But what we encourage you to do is whenever you have an opportunity, just try. It never hurts to try. You don't have to make any commitment, but it's really just an opportunity to see yourself in the type of frame that you never thought to wear.
Right. And what does it hurt? Like, I think it's always interesting to me that when we have, whether we do parties or we're personally styling people I just styled an amazing sister at my home and she tried on everything. She pulled everything. She was bold and brave. But some people are like, oh, I don't know about that frame there.
Yeah.
Like, pick it up, touch it. It's okay. It won't bite.
Yeah. Put it on your face. It won't stick. Even if it's just to see what you hate, because some people are like, I like what I like. I've been wearing round glasses for the past 30 years. And that's the only thing that I look good in. Mm-hmm. I'm like, prove it, try it, look at something else and just do a temperature check of your fashion. Right. Do a temperature check and see that maybe there's an alternate, a shape that you haven't tried or a color that you haven't tried. Many times people put things on and they say, I'm very surprised. I didn't think that I looked good in these. And even with the shapes we've chosen that we're going to try on for your entertainment tonight, you might say, that doesn't look good on her. I don't know if that's really the look that she should be going for. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but the goal is to try and to give us your honest feedback.
Right. Hey, I want to hear you. I want to hear from you in the comments. If you're tuned in tonight and you love a bold frame, give us your feedback on your bold frames and some of the choices that you like to try. But let's get started.
Okay.
I want to start. I always like to start with what we're wearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, would you call those out the box with your
These are
rocking?
not, these are not out of the box at all, I think, right? Like to me, these are extremely neutral. And yet I don't wear them that often. These are orange. And this is our what we call our bold, heavy cat eye. Now you might have seen these last week. We have them available in floral and we have them available in a nice purple ombre. These are a clear kind of orange.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that I don't wear them very often because they're just so laid back. But when I have an orange shirt that I help pops them up a little bit, or maybe a nice crisp white shirt, I like
There's a
to
little
wear
bit of
these.
red in there.
Little red. It's kind of like a marbled orange and red. And again, it's got the cutout gold in the sides, tortoise orange behind the ears. So I really like them. I wouldn't say they're out of the box, but I know for some people, they'd be like, those are a little bit heavy. Are they taking over your face? What's going on? But I do like them, even if they're not that much out the box.
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
Michelle.
And welcome. And thanks for joining us. And what am I rocking tonight? Well, these are an interesting type of cat eye. They're very different. They for me are giving. They're giving Eartha Kitt. They're definitely giving Eartha Kitt, Catwoman.
Yeah.
And I like that style. You know, if people are, I know it would get on my nerves if somebody was wearing a shirt online and I couldn't see the whole shirt. But this shirt says, "My mom was everything and then some." So that's what it says. It's a black and white shirt, and I love to wear a black and white and kind of pop that out with this black and white. So this frame I love because it has the gold arms, but it also has this detail on the side.
Yeah.
And so that white is carried onto the side. And I like the fit of this frame. I think it is out the box. I think even though it is a cat eye, it's interesting how it sits on my cheeks, and it's just a really interesting style in the shape and everything. So
yes,
these are my out the box frames, my personal out the box frames. And I don't wear these often either.
No, you don't.
I don't wear them often enough.
Yes.
So I'm a rock these.
You know, we have something like that in stock, but it's a blue and brown tortoise marble.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the detail on the sides. It just has the straight gold arms, but they're still extremely fashionable. Absolutely. with the two-tone color in the front.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. So who started last week?
I think you did, maybe.
Okay, well then you kick it off.
All right, let me kick it off. Okay, so the first out the box pair I picked is a pair that, you know, a lot of the out of box pairs you can only, you know, we might only get one of something, but it's just so weirdly appealing that I couldn't leave it alone. You know, when I saw it, I was like, who would wear these? I have no idea, but whoever they are, I can't wait to meet them. That's how I feel when I see some out of the box frames. So those frames are these, and these are a geometric kind of smoky yellow. I find these frames to be very unisex. They're wide, so they have they're small in the middle, but yet they're very wide across the sides, and then they have this bold tortoise.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's nice.
So these are they're interesting. Like you have to have a lot of confidence to wear something like these. It's like it's all small and big at the same time.
Right.
So this is my first out the box pair.
Oh, I like how those look on you.
Are you seriously? I can't tell if they suit me or not. But I mean, I know I'm crazy enough to pull it off. But yeah,
they're giving early 90s. Like they're giving the vintage 90s. It's everything. The only thing missing are the flips. Like they're a nice
but they're geometric shape, though they're
nice
not round, but they're very unique. Like this pair of glasses is a conversation starter. Like people are going to know when you wear a pair of glasses like this, people are going to talk to you, right? I would wear these glasses if I were, I don't know, maybe in sales or in fundraising, and I wanted to make sure that people were wanting to come over and say, I really like your glasses. And then I would be like, oh, thank you. And by the way, and then I would just give my pitch. But this is the kind of glasses that attracts people to you.
Okay, I like those.
Yeah.
I like those. And I like the tortoise arms. So they're, you know, they're out the box, but still unique.
Yes,
And
very
I love
unique.
that. I like the clean lines on that.
I like it. And if you've
Mhm.
got great eyebrows, I am not the one, but if you have great eyebrows, this would be a really good look with those.
Yeah, very nice.
Yes. All right. So,
Well, I'm gonna match you in terms of the color,
okay.
But I'm going with an out the box look that is again a little unique, but I love a good yellow. And I think that yellow was amazing. So I'm going with this pear here,
Okay.
which, I'm all about sunshine and sun rays and positivity and gratitude. And so these glasses speak to me. If gratitude were a pair of glasses.
And it's like bumblebees.
Oh, yes. I love this pair. They're fun. They're funky. I see myself in the summer with a nice, I do have a yellow sundress. Oh, but
these are funny. I
love them.
I like the shape because the shape makes you look like you're smiling. It's like,
right.
It's a smile unto itself.
It is. It's like you walk around with these and it just lifts your whole face. They're fun and funky.
Mm.
I like these. What do you think?
I love those, and we have them available in a black and white
we
too.
do.
But the yellow is more like
sunny.
It's sunny. Yeah,
it's like if glasses could be like they could describe themselves. This is sunshine. It's rays. It's sunny. It's uplifting, and I love it. And you know what? You don't have to match these with anything. You could pop these out with a pair of jeans. You could they're just a fun pair.
Yeah,
they're just a fun pair.
I think so. They look like summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can we get a few more degrees? Like, what have you guys been doing in
I'm
Canada?
sorry, it's
like,
Canada.
We're in Canada.
We're not doing too well right now, but we're working on it.
Yes.
We are working on it.
That is my first pair.
All right. Cool. All right.
She said they're so you. Thank you, Michelle.
Are they you? I guess they are. Yeah.
They could be me.
You're kind of preening in them. All right. So now my second out the box pair is a tiny orange and gold cat eye. Now, I think whenever these are in our display, they just don't get the kind of love that I think they should be getting, right? I think people see them as being too much, because they're so orange and the gold is so gold. Like it's completely reflective. It's a very, bold shape, right? Like a cat eye. Again, it's not neutral in any way. When I think of these, I don't know, I feel like Wilma Flintstone would wear these. It's very 60s, but orange is one of my favorite colors, obviously. And they're so small that they're not going to work for everybody, but they will work for who they work for.
Ooh, I like those. They're delicate.
Yes.
They're delicate. And the gold, like the orange is an undertone on those, but the gold goes all the way around and the arms are gold.
If you only knew how comfortable these things are, they are so comfortable. They sit so well.
Yes,
very comfortable.
I can see that. And like I said, they're a very delicate pair. And so we were talking about proms and weddings and things like that. I would rock those at a nice, event. They're a nice piece of work.
Yeah. And, I find that orange often gets overlooked as a good foil for an accessory. Like I like to see a white dress or a champagne dress with orange accessories, orange glasses, orange shoes, orange purse, bring it on.
Absolutely.
Right? Orange earrings. I love that. It's really good for accessorizing, like an orange, gold, and black. Definitely could work.
Definitely. And I like the nose pads on that. I think the nose pads are not the ones that are built in. They're kind of sitting. That's why they sit nicely on your bridge.
Yeah. And like I said, they're super light and they're super comfortable behind the ears.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice choice.
Thank you.
All right. So I think I'm again gonna follow you. Not the same color, but the same material. And so I'm pulling these, and what do we call these? The Frenchies, right?
Frenchie.
So I love these. They are a hot pink metal frame. What I really, really love is the detail on the arms. So they've got a pink tortoise. And so I love this pair. Again,
I like the cutouts in the front.
I love the cutouts. A lot of detail here. Another delicate pair, but they're avant-garde. They're very avant-garde. They're hot pink. Summer's coming. I see myself on Mother's Day this year rocking this pair because I know when I get my flowers, which give me my flowers while I'm living, they will complement my bouquets just delightfully.
Okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? So some pink roses, white would go with this, but I love the way this cutout is. Look at all that detail. Cutouts. Boom, boom.
I think if I were gonna rock those, I would make them into a pair of sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
We call them Frenchy because they look very much like somebody would have worn on Grease, and
Oh yeah.
when the lenses are dark, it's like the glasses give a different attitude because you can't see through them. You have to wonder what the person behind them is thinking. They're just so laid back, like on the Riviera.
And then I see myself with that scarf. I've got my
my
scarf convertible and it's blowing in the wind. And then I've got these frames. They are a definite statement piece.
Yes.
Definitely. Yes. You can picture it. Picture it with me. So yes, that's my second.
I like that. Well, I think I'm gonna match you on the big scarf, and the blowing in the wind energy. Like if I was going to be in a convertible, just riding with the warm breeze in my hair, as it were, I would definitely rock. Ooh. I would rock these. Big. I think they call these like Jackie O. And again, you know how I love the orange. A big Jackie O.
You've been pulling a lot of orange tonight.
I know. I'm in an orange mood. It's just making me feel like, man, I wish summer would get here. But if summer is not here, at least the color of summer can be here. So these are a nice, bold orange, and they're consistent in the color all the way through, with just the tiniest little bit of gold detail here with 2 stitches at the side.
Nice.
Yeah. So very bold, like I would wear these with a scarf with a hat, and I'm just like, psh.
What kind of car are you driving?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like pink Cadillac, fuzz covered seats, riding in the back, oozing down the street, waving to the girls, feeling out of sight, spending all my money on a Saturday night. That's what these glasses say.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yes,
they do. They are big, they are bold, they are you, and you're making a statement, and I'm here for that.
Yes.
I'm here for all of that.
And what's surprising is that oftentimes people think that big frames are heavy frames, that they're too big and they're going to slide down, but these fit perfectly. I shake my head, nothing moves. Like when they're in place, they are in place. You can see that they fit well behind the ear, and they have a nice snug hold.
And your curls are popping tonight, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. I should send a shout out to that gel.
Yes.
That you love. You love so much.
Yes, that's nice gel. Earth tones.
Black owned. Yes, black owned, right here in the Greater Toronto Area, Durham region, if you will. Earth tones. This is their
and this is how I get my curls popping too, folks.
Yes, their curl popping gel, and they've got great moisturizers and other great products. So remember, black owned, local, earth tones, look them up.
Yes. All right. So, oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see.
You got 2 more?
I'm gonna pull these. Now I knew I showed these earlier, but I'm pulling them again. Just because they are I love the shape of them. So they're one of my pair for tonight. So let's go. This is a pair that I've always wanted an orange pair, and I haven't had an orange pair. And so I went ahead and put my prescription in. This is why I can actually see the screen right now. I went ahead and put my prescription in these. I didn't go with a progressive this time. I decided to go with a single vision on this frame. I do use progressives because I read in my glasses. I need to see the dashboard. I need to see distance. But I wanted to see what it was like to just remove the progressive part of my prescription. And, it's not too bad. I can still see. My index is good enough that I can still get that. So I love these frames. I love the tortoise detail on the bottom and on the side and on the arms. And so it's a butterfly frame, and it's bold. Again, I I really wanted to have an orange in my collection, and I can't believe that I've never had an orange in my collection. So this is going along with my own personal collection.
Very nice.
What do you think of these?
I do love those. I love them a lot, and I love the chunky two-tone of it. I know some people are looking at this and just loving these, and I just want to say I'm sorry they're not available in the orange anymore, because I think she might have gotten the last pair in living history.
Right, they're not available. We're on the prowl for them, but we do have them in a navy.
Very nice navy.
A very nice navy, a rich navy, and
tortoise.
Navy and tortoise. Navy. It's the same frame with the tortoise accents, but in a navy. And so, if you want to check out this frame, you can reach out to either of us, and we can get it to you. But this is a nice frame, and this is my personal frame, and I love it.
Absolutely.
All right,
I do love it. Okay, so my second last frame is also a butterfly frame. So she just shows you a butterfly frame. I have a butterfly frame, but this is a butterfly frame because it looks like a butterfly.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
It's a cat eye butterfly.
It's a cat eye butterfly. So this is pink metal with cutouts and pink all along the sides and a very comfortable arm. Now, I just want to encourage you, don't shy away from the pink. Do not shy away from it. It doesn't have to match your outfit. People often pick this up and say, I don't wear a lot of pink. You don't have to wear a lot of pink. These glasses are just because they are. They work just because they work. Now, I don't know how well they work on me, but I'm always willing to give it a try.
I like those. I surprisingly like how that fits.
Surprisingly.
And when I say surprisingly is because you don't really seem to rock a lot of extreme cat eyes, and those aren't extreme, but the design is different. You know, they're just giving, real richness there. I like that. And the silver accents.
I do like the silver accents. And, the funny thing is that I actually have about, I think, 2 pink pairs in my personal collection. And people always look at me like, you're not the kind of person who I would see wearing pink. But I do like pink. But I often wear like an obnoxious pink, like the kind of pink that gives you the 1-2 punch in the face when you see it. This does not do that. But yet somehow it's still nice.
And I do like the fact that there's like a cutout here. You can see like it's a peekaboo with the lenses there. So that's right. Really nice.
That's right.
They're held very gently, ever so gently, by that pink outline. Really nice frame.
And I want to remind you that any of the glasses you see here, they're all prescription grade. So if you need corrective lenses, you can have your prescription put into any of these. They're not just for fashion, although fashion is fine. But if you want to have fashion and see stuff too, that's exactly what these frames are for.
Fashion is fine and fashion is fun.
Yes, and fashion is functional.
True. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's fun.
Functional.
Okay. All right. So up next for my out the box pair, this is my second to last pair. I'm going with a key lime.
I love those, I have to tell you.
Key lime. And so I love this frame. Now these are an electric green, and they're square, and the color runs throughout. And I actually love this frame. So let me put these on so we can talk about them. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice shape.
Nice shape. So they're square. They're giving 90s hip hop. No, 90s hip hop and Wham had a baby.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm for it.
Wake me up before you go.
That's true.
Don't leave me hanging on like
a yo-yo.
A yo-yo.
Yes, that's true. They're also giving Heavy D, Now That We Found Love
what
video.
What are we going to do with it?
Yeah. What are we going to do with it?
Yeah.
So again, another very unisex shape. I had one pair of those that I sold to a man who was like chef's kiss. If I could tell you, this man was beautiful in these glasses.
Oh wow.
That he bought, but yet they look good on you too.
Right.
We also have these in a blue ombre, but not as bright as these ones. These say summer.
And I love them. Yes.
So we're sending birthday shout outs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy birthday to Janelle Scarrett.
Happy birthday, Janelle.
I'm telling you, she's also another frame fashionista. Like if you want to see somebody who knows how to rock a frame with an outfit. And when I say head to toe, I mean head to toe.
This woman is impeccable.
Yes.
Impeccable. And the frames and the lip color just set it all the way off.
I know, frames and the lip color, catching just the tiniest bit of color in the gale, in the head wrap.
She knows
and the
how to do
outfit.
it.
Yeah.
She knows how to do it. She knows how to. So happy birthday, Janelle. Happy birthday to you, and such an honor to I take fashion cues from this woman.
I know, we have to get her and her frames on this show one time,
Yeah,
so that you can show us how it's done.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. And what do you have for your last frame?
This is my last frame, and this is one of the craziest frames that I have, strictly because of the color, but they're a multicolored aviator, right? The colors are bright, the colors are wild. Again, people generally are like, that's a little bit too much for me, but I'm like, nothing is too much if you love it. And that's these. Bam. So these are orange, again, which I love, orange with black, pink, and blue, all muddled together. I love these because these don't match anything. They don't have to match anything.
No, they don't.
They're unapologetic in shape. They're unapologetic in color, and they're very big. They're also very big. So if you're going to be wearing those, you know that you're going to be stepping into, cold rock a party until the AM.
Ooh, that's right. Till the early morning.
Yeah.
They scream early morning.
Yeah. Do they?
They scream early morning. Early morning.
Yeah, they scream, I'm coming home from this party at 4 a.m.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So
I like about that frame is that it pulls the colors. Like if you were wearing blue, you'd pop the blue. If you were wearing the orange, which you have on, it's pulling that. It also has pink. It also has black. Like you don't have to match that
with anything.
Anything. It's a statement piece.
Although if I was going to style it with something, again, I feel like black turtleneck, black leather jacket, black jeans, black motorcycle boots, and these glasses, which match nothing. Right? I like these. I really like these a lot. So this is my last out of the box pair for glasses that, again, don't be afraid to try them. Like just reach out and touch. You'd be surprised at what you might find you look good in.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, for my last pair, I'm going back to my t-shirt. Like I am a fan of classic black and white. As you know, I love that. And so with this pair, the shape is not out there bold, but the way they popped this black and white out is like, to me, is unique. Like I gotta put them on and we can talk about it.
Yeah, these are funny. Yeah.
Love these. So this is a black and white outline, almost looking like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Right? And I also love that the arms also take that same pattern all the way through on the arms.
The outline.
So, you're wearing your black and white. You could have white on, you could have black on, but you could also have absolutely nothing to match these. And they're, again, a statement pair. They go with anything. I would also call these a neutral.
Oh, I would too.
I would call these a neutral because they could go with anything. They're your primary black and white. And so I love these frames. The shape is very, it's conservative.
Extremely.
It's extremely conservative.
What you just called a basic box full frame.
Yeah, it's a basic B frame.
Yeah.
But the way this design is designed, it's giving. Yeah. It's just giving.
And that's what I like about some of these variations in glasses, that you could have a very neutral shape with a crazy color. You could have a crazy shape with a neutral color, or you could just have it all the way crazy.
That's
from start to finish.
Yeah. And part of it is when I would have a frame on like this, I know I'm walking into the room, I'm like, I am the shit. Oops. I am
she is the stuff.
I'm the stuff. Okay, that part.
Yeah.
But I am it. And when I show up in a room, and that's what I love. I have had the opportunity within this last month to sit down with so many individuals to style them. And I can see when somebody puts on a pair of glasses
and they just
they know,
it's like boom.
They know, and you know too, because you see it on them and you're like, oh yeah, that's the pair for you.
Mm-hmm.
And they walk a little taller and they know when I dress this outfit up, I'm stepping out in style. That's what I love about what we do.
Okay, now we're going to do something a little different tonight, which I think is funny. I want you to organize your frames from start to finish.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you my frames, and I'm going to take your frames, and then we're going to show the frames again, but this time on each other's frames.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so we're going to do the usual review, but we're going to review by putting on each other's frames.
Okay.
I'm even going to put on your prescription frames because it wouldn't make any difference whatsoever.
To you, no,
not to me whatsoever.
Oh,
no, I need those two. Okay, don't mind us.
Don't mind us.
Okay, that one was last. This one was fourth.
And this one was last. All right.
Give it over here.
So, this.
Right.
All right. So now it's
Wait,
time.
was this number 2? This was number 2.
We did this, then we did
yes, this was number 2. Okay.
And this and this.
This is.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
So
you can't sound like me and talk at the same time as me.
Sorry.
That people already can't tell us apart. We're voice twins.
Okay, sorry. Hey, did you want to try on the ones that I have on if you promise not to look through my prescription
Okay.
because you will die?
Okay.
All right.
Ready? Whoa.
I just told you not to look through them. Oh my gosh. These are progressives. You know when you do this, it makes the table go up and down. That's crazy. Oh no, I have to take these off. That's wow.
That's a lot.
Okay, so that's number 1.
Number 1.
Oh no, that was the pre one. Now, number 1.
Number 1. I like these. Different look on me than they did on you.
Mm-hmm.
And I like those on you. Yeah, very different. So this is our
no, I need to preen like you.
Hey,
meow. Okay, that's number 1. I can't stand you.
Why do you know me so well?
Number 2. Right.
Yes. Number 2.
Number 2. And you can let us know which ones you like best.
Ooh.
I can actually see in these.
Aren't those nice?
Yeah, like I can't see anything far away, of course, but I can see what's here. This is not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have brought these in the orange. These are so nice.
Because they're not progressives, that's why they're not too bad.
They don't do that swimming thing.
Le Delicate Cat.
Yes, La Wham.
La Wham.
La Wake Me Up Before You Go.
La.
La.
And last, but definitely not least.
Finally.
I like these aviators, and those are, oh yeah.
Oh, yours are cute. Those are cute. These are giving librarian / keynote speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those. Yes. All right.
Well, this was great.
That was so fun. Gosh. And that was really fun. I love the pop-up. Oh, we have some folks on here. Oh my goodness. This is Tori Davis Petway. And I need 30 seconds to talk about my sister here.
Go ahead on.
This last week, I had the absolute pleasure of styling Miss Tori. She came by, I had a showroom at my house for, a little setup, and I will do that again in the next few months. And Tori came through, and just seeing her in every single frame was delicious. It was amazing to watch. It was nice to see her. And I'm telling you, she, number one is on a health journey that is phenomenal. Watching her get her health in line. I'm one of her accountability partners, but then seeing her rock that with her glasses, hello, no stopping her. And she says that she is loving her new glasses. I love my glasses. And I absolutely love when somebody comes to your house and even after they leave, they have such a positive energy that you can still feel their vibration in your space.
That's positive.
Man, that's Tori. When she came to my home, I was like, oh, yes, thank you.
You just wish you could put it in a can and just spray it.
Oh, yes. Yes, Miss Petway. Miss Petway. So yes, just a joy. Some people like her and all the people that we have the luxury of working with makes what we do such a passion. It's our passion, and you guys make that passion even so much sweeter. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
well, remember to follow us on Instagram. I'm at cupsandglasses.ca. Kija's at Openly Gray Life.
you can see up there in the little logo that's cutting her head.
The logo that's poking me in the head. So that way you can see what upcoming events we're going to be at, what shopping socials we're going to be at. And most importantly, you have the opportunity to book a private showing for yourself in the Greater Toronto area or in the Metro Detroit area. And we also do group parties if you want to get a bunch of your friends together and just have at it with a lot of amazing frames and a lot of amazing people. You can book that with us as well.
Yay! So next week we won't be together.
You're right. Next week we will not be together, but next week we will still be.
We will still be, and we will be on here. The only difference between now and then is we'll have this like line.
Yeah. And we can't do this.
You guys have a great night. It's been real. And keep it funky. Keep it funky. Be bold, not just in glasses, but in life.
Yes. Think outside the box in
That's
glasses and in life.
All right, you guys. Peace. Always a blessing. Grateful for you.